Hey everyone, I am MSK and I'm the founder and CEO of Online Cinema Entertainment. So I want to say thank you to every single person who is subscribed to the channel and has watched all of the League of Legends content that I have put out over all of these many years. It definitely has meant a lot to me to produce this content and to know that you guys actually thoroughly do enjoy it. Now, there's many things I'm going to be discussing in this video, so I highly encourage everyone watching this video to watch the video from start to finish. That way, you can get the full perspective of what is going to be going on with the channel, and you can make the decision of if you want to stick around or if you want to make the decision to leave. Both decisions, I actually am fully okay with whatever you decide to do. So, let's start here. The channel is going to get rebranded. I already put out the new name, I already put out the new channel icon, and the content on the channel is actually going to be moving in a different direction. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop making the League of Legends content that you guys already know and love. So the League of Legends content that you guys know and love would obviously be the Cloud9 podcast and the off-season news videos that I do and the other random occasional League of Legends videos that I do. All of the League of Legends content will still remain on the channel and will still also be produced. The Cloud9 podcast, which I'm struggling to try and do 2 episodes a week, has been more or less so a Sunday once a week type of thing. You know, the Cloud9 podcast is streamed on this channel and will still always be streamed on this channel around 5 or 5:30 p.m. PST every Sunday. So you at least get 4 episodes a month, actually, because there's 4 weeks in a month. So I would give you your 4 episodes. Then if I can get another episode in there, then obviously I would like to do it on Thursdays, but Thursdays are also very, very busy for me, because that's when I start my work week again. So when I come home, I'm also really super tired. So it's also hard to kind of, you know, get another episode of the Cloud9 podcast going on Thursdays. And that's why you guys haven't been seeing the other episode on Thursdays. It's just so much more easier to just do the Cloud9 podcast, obviously, on Sunday, where I can just recap everything. But just want to make sure you guys know this. The Cloud9 podcast is not being canceled. It's not being stopped. We're still going to be doing it every Sunday. And also the other League of Legends content that you guys know and love regarding like the off-season news is always going to be on the channel. Then I want to bring this up to you guys right now. It's in my notepad right now. Let me actually bring it up. So this is the content that is going to be on the channel, okay? So the content on the channel is going to be content that I feel very strongly about, that I also know a lot about, just like League of Legends as well. As you guys know, I love the game Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever since I was a little kid, ever since when the game started in America, actually, since Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon, all the way up till now. There are certain aspects that I haven't been able to experience in the game because I was too young at the time, but other than that, you know, I've been with Yu-Gi-Oh! For a very, very long time, so the content surrounding the channel is going to be basically, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Content with Yu-Gi-Oh! Market watches, which I'm going to be pumping out quite consistently within the up-and-coming days, actually, and then also Yu-Gi-Oh! Content surrounding all of that would be like news, so like new products get announced, then you also have the ban list, and then you have like probably your occasional pack opening video that I might do, actually. And this will also extend to Pokemon as well. Market watches only for Pokemon and pack openings. But if I want to stream like the Pokemon new TCG online, then I'll do that obviously somewhere else, whether it be on Rumble or whether it be on Twitch, actually. All right, so the other content on the channel is going to be reviews regarding movies, TV shows, and anime. So let's say if I see a new movie, I'm going to be able to review it for you guys. And then we're also going to be doing movie projects on the channel as well, where if there's a new movie coming out for a franchise, we're going to watch and review all of the older movies in the franchise before the new one comes out. And since we have to kind of start from the very beginning, we can pick any franchise that we want, actually. And TV shows, we could obviously review many other TV shows that have come out in the past, and then obviously review each season, and then when the new season drops, then we also have that as well at our disposal. Anime as well, same thing apply, watch the very first season, then review all the other seasons, actually, because I'm a person where I don't like reviewing stuff out of order. I just don't like doing it. Now, if we're randomly doing it on a podcast, that's fine. But in pre-recorded form, I would like to obviously do it from start, at the very beginning of something, to the actual very end of it, or where it currently is at that current moment in time. And then news. So news would be like regarding things surrounding these topics. So like news surrounding gaming, news surrounding comic books, news surrounding, movies and TVs and anime, just like that. So the content on the channel is basically going to be Yu-Gi-Oh content, Pokemon content, and then basically, as what you guys would call it, pop culture content, right? So that would include, all the stuff I just mentioned, because, I actually like talking about all this stuff, and, there's just no reason why it shouldn't just all be here. Now, I understand that not every single person is going to like everything I'm going to put out. That's perfectly fine. But there is going to be a main focus on one of these, while the other ones are going to be like, subsections of the content on the channel. And right now I should probably put that right there, because I write everything down. So we have comic books, and comic books also go in form of manga too, so that's fine. And making sure I call this entertainment. So this is mostly the entertainment industry. I think pop culture is just a really weird word, actually. So yeah, that's the content you guys will be getting on the channel. So regarding the other podcast I want to talk to you guys about, which is the Iron Man podcast. So the only podcast that is going to be streamed on this channel is the Cloud9 podcast, actually. So the Iron Man podcast is actually going to be streamed live on my Rumble account, which all the stuff you can find linked in the description box below: Rumble, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, the Discord. We have a Discord too, so if you want to join the Discord, obviously you can join that. And the Iron Man podcast is going to be having episodes within it Sunday, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Saturdays. Now, we might add in and do an extra episode here and there during the week as well, but you should on average be getting 4 episodes of the Iron Man podcast streamed live on Rumble, Twitch, and Twitter, actually. And that is going to also allow you guys to see what is this new podcast going to be. The new podcast basically is, we cover everything in the entertainment industry, and I also think that, it's going to be a new adventure for me. So the Nightwing podcast, I don't actually have that anymore, because obviously that was tied to something else, and I just chose to just basically restart this from the ground up and then build up a new podcast with all of the information I have now regarding a lot of other things, right? So regarding all this other stuff, you're looking at my Rumble channel, actually, which you guys can follow in the link in the description box below as well. Then you also have the gaming streams are also going to be only on Rumble and Twitch and, Twitter as well. And that's going to be just basically that. So anything gaming stream related or podcast related outside of the Cloud9 podcast is going to be on, Rumble, Twitch, and obviously Twitter. And then I'm pretty sure that's everything that I have to offer for you guys today. Yeah, that is pretty much it. I just want to let you guys know that we have a new channel name, icon, and we're gonna have a new at YouTube, whatever it's gonna be called. But yeah, I have really missed doing this kind of a thing, and I can't wait to get back into it in the next coming days. I'm gonna start recording my Yu-Gi-Oh market watches now. I'm gonna start going back and diving into Yu-Gi-Oh heavily, and Pokemon. Gonna be starting heavy into that. A lot of great things are going to be coming to the channel, and I hope you guys will be here to support me on that adventure. But if you only care about seeing stuff live, go follow me on Rumble and Twitch. Links will be right there. Will the podcast be on the podcasting platforms? Yes, I'm going to have to basically, since the Nightwing podcast is tied to that, I created another account where I'm going to be tying all the podcasts to another account. It's going to be so much more better, for that aspect as well. So, over time, I'll be able to add in the podcasting platforms as well. And you guys will be able to enjoy that eventually. But this is going to be a pretty long transitional period right now. As you guys can see, I obviously just moved, so I haven't even finished unpacking most things yet. So yeah, it's going to be a period and point in time where all this is going to end up getting figured out, but I can't wait to start producing, more content for you guys. And this way I can also produce more content for you guys on the aspect of, back when something else ended up happening, I wasn't able to really put as much content on here as I wanted to because something else took my priority. And due to unforeseen circumstances, this is going to be the main YouTube channel that I do everything through, actually. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I want to say thank you guys for being subscribed as long as you have been. I want to say thank you to every single person who's watched all the content that I put out over the years. And I also want to say thank you to every single person who will be subscribing in the future. We'll be lucky to have you. And hopefully you guys enjoy all the content I'm going to be putting out. I know this might seem like a lot of content to put out to a lot of people, but this is the thing where it has to happen to the point where I can fully realize what I'm able to do with all of these subjects that I currently know and talk about. So maybe randomly when you see a news video on here, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I didn't know he knew about that. Yeah, because we can talk about like Disney issues, Warner Brother issues, box office, all that stuff, right? This is just all the world of entertainment is at our fingertips right now, and we are going to be utilizing that and pushing forward with that. That way you guys can be getting a whole load of content that you guys can watch and consume throughout the weeks to come, and hopefully you guys will be enjoying that. So I will see you guys later. Like, comment, and subscribe. Most of all, enjoy. I'm MSK, and this is Online Cinema Entertainment, your one place for online cinema. All right, guys. See you guys later. Deuces. Peace.